Okay, crook problems are fairly common in this chapter, and here's how they work. We're usually given two parallel lines. So let's take line A and line B. And through line A and B will be kind of a jagged line. It's not really a line at all, right? It's just a series of segments. And we'll be given some angle information. So let's say that this up here is 30 degrees. Down here we'll have, say, 15. And here in the middle, let's call that a 40-degree angle. And they might want you to find the measure of that angle there. Well, the trick to it is to draw some lines that are parallel to A and B. And it's going to be through these points, these where the segments meet in the interior of A and B, and those are called the crooks. Now they're named a crook because, well, you've seen pictures in the Bible of the shepherds, and they carry staffs, and at the end of their staff they had a kind of a hook, which was for catching sheep. Well, somebody thought that these jagged lines looked like that, and so they called it a crook problem. So we're going to invoke Euclid's fifth postulate and say that through any of these points, there's only one line parallel to A and B, and I'm going to draw it. So that line is parallel, and here through X, that line is parallel. So now we're going to use our knowledge of interior angles and alternate interior angles to solve for these angles, this angle X. Well, if I know this is 15 degrees here, then the alternate interior angle here will also be 15 degrees. Now I know that this entire angle was 40 degrees. So if this lower portion is 15, then the upper portion has to be 40 minus 15, or 25 degrees. Then, because that's an alternate interior angle to this part of X, we're going to say that this must be, the lower part of X has to be 25. Now the upper part of X is also an alternate interior angle to this given angle of 30 degrees. So, because these lines are parallel, the alternate interior angles are congruent, so X equals 30 degrees plus 25 degrees, so it's equal to 55 degrees. Hope that helps, Ramblers.